Alright gang, welcome back. We're gonna do a little more portal hopping. It's a fun way to see the galaxy. Provides plenty of smoke breaks. Occasionally you find something really cool or useful. And then I go and cut my mic like an idiot. Okay. I can't even remember if I actually entered in the portal address. Whatever, we'll try a different one. Wait, no, I did. I remember. Oh, god damn it. And away we go. Alright. Where will we wind up? Who knows? It's a mystery. No load screens, Sean Murray says. Sure does feel like a load screen, doesn't it? Whoa, okay. Nice. Okay. Well, I'll give it that. It's very yellow. See what happens when the storm goes away. The ring's looking through the storm. That's pretty awesome. Oh shit. Lightning. Nice. What is that? Oh, fuck. That's what that is. let's get a look at the place. Alright. Alright, so it's kind of like fuchsia. See if there's anything useful here. Buried cache, always useful. Sometimes you can get, you know, like multi-tool upgrade slots out of these things. So it's always worth picking them up when you see them. That's not particularly valuable, but it's a roll of the dice. See what else we got. More over here. Excuse me. Okay. Oop. Alright, so I'm not going to stay at this one too long. I've seen a lot of planets that look pretty close to this one, so I'm going to see if we can roll the dice again and find a better one. Where did I leave that portal? There it is. May as well pick up a couple of these while I'm here. I mean, if you're gonna go portal hopping, it's one of the easiest way to get these. Yep, I know. See? Back through the portal, roll the dice again. Perfect beer drinking activity for a Saturday morning. Yeah, I've got the achievement unlocked where, you know, you get to the center on permadeath. I've been to the center a couple of times. I kind of like hanging out in Euclid Galaxy though, because, you know, it's easy to see stuff, and most of the portal addresses you get online will work. Alright, what are we feeling? Let's do TPs. TP, TP, square, TP, TP, square. TP, I do need to make a trip to the center of the galaxy again, though, because I don't have any bases saved in the next galaxy up. You know, I want to see some of the other galaxies, maybe. I know they're all pretty much the same, but, you know, who knows? Different seeds, I guess. Hey, Lucia. It's not important, man. Hey, Lucy. Thank you for alerting me of danger. You've done your job. Quiet down. Good girl. Good job. Just be quiet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, hey, check this out. We got glowing animals right off the bat. Man, I went through a phase of doing stuff like that. Now I don't even bother to scan or name things most of the time. Unless they jump out at me as being particularly interesting. And this is a 900-hour save, so I've seen a lot. Ooh. I would love an animal variety pack of something or something. These guys are kind of cool looking. He's frilled. All ghost-eyed. I can't get a good shot of him. Hold on. There we go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes I just have to give up on planets where the rare animal or plant is just too rare. I can't figure out what circumstances. I mean, the later versions of the game have helped out with that, where it'll tell you if it's like an underground creature or whatever, and give you kind of like hints on how to find it. But I filled out all these achievements a long time ago, so I don't really have too much reason to scan things. Aside from just wanting to. Oh man, look at these guys. They're fucking adorable. Oh yeah, warning, I swear on this channel. It's not monetized. I'm gonna take a picture. Lucy, shh. My neighbor's got gardeners going on. My dog is not having it. You know, even if you weren't 19, it wouldn't have stopped me from swearing. But felt like I had to warn you. Alright. This planet's about as basic as can be, so back through the portal. We'll roll again. See, if I were a professional streamer, this would be the part where I'm talking, and I would talk less during the parts that aren't boring. But let's enjoy this load screen. Let's pretend that you're all as high as I am right now. Curse you, Sean Murray, and your long load times. If you happen to know any good portal addresses to try out, go ahead and put them in the chat, and I will try and visit them. May as well. Other than that, I'm just gonna visit random places. Well, pin a rose on your nose, fella. That's impressive. See, you'll have to check out some of my bases sometime. I've got a lot of them. I basically treat this game like Minecraft. I treat Minecraft like Legos. I don't have an S-Class freighter yet, though. I gotta max out that shit. It's just not been high on my priority list. I've got all the base building stuff unlocked, and I can just spend hours and hours doing that. Alright. It's one of these... There's, Jack's planets, what the things. Ah. Yeah, getting a PS5 is on my list of things to do, but I should probably do some other adulting things before I do that. Plus, I have a bajillion games for PS4, so then I'll have to find a place to hook them both up. Alright, so these anomalous planets are often quite dull. Because if you've seen one, you've basically seen them all. But they have changed a little bit lately, so let's check it out. And I also like the fact this has the new terrain generation. Those spires are epic. See if there's any good resources here. Scan for a station. Like, you can be more specific. I don't see any buildings. There's not usually buildings on this kind of planet. Oh shit. Oh, rocket boots. You know, one thing I'll say for these kind of planets, if you want to set up a nice sci-fi looking base, you know, and you don't want to get fucked with by sentinels or creatures or shit or weather, these planets are pretty good place to set down stakes, you know? Oh no, I'm going to die. Hold on. Huh. Never noticed these make a sound before. Oxygen. What about these fellas? What do you do? Can't even scan you. Can I shoot you? Can I mine you? Nope. You're just there. Huh. Oh, okay, if the... Oh, you mean how I can pick up, sometimes I can pick up these objects if they've got a yellow dealy bob on them, a yellow question mark? Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. I think I have a couple of these things already. Dude, I didn't do shit. Is this a hostile... Hold on a second. Let me teach this guy a lesson. Like, do you realize how long I've been upgrading my shit? You know what? I don't even want that stuff. Nice view up here. This is my special multi-tool I've got it tricked out just for killing sentinels. Or, you know, other things too. It's only a class B, but I've been steadily upgrading it. It's badass looking. Look at it. Well, I've got one multi-tool that's my general purpose exploration multi-tool that has a whole bunch of different things installed on it. And then I have my combat multi-tool, and I basically pick a weapon, and then I use all the slots on the multi-tool to max it out as much as possible. I try not to mess with grenades too much, because that's a really good way to kill yourself, but I found that a really highly upgraded pulse splitter is super fun to work with. Yeah. I mean, since they started letting us, you know, like collect multi-tools and trick them out, that's been pretty cool. It'd also be nice if we could have like different exo suits we could do, so we could have like, we could trick out a different loadout of an exosuit and then swap loadouts for specific tasks. But, you know, I think I might be asking too much from Sean Murray there. Smoke them if you got him, guys. Toke them if you got him. Right, for those just tuning in, I'm random portal hopping, headed back to my Stargate base. Type in some random portal addresses. Yeah, I also use a lot of the, you know, black market stuff that you get from the, you know, the ships that land on the ground. They can have some pretty good buffs. Alright. If anybody has any suggestions for portal addresses to go to, go ahead and put them in the chat. Maybe we'll hit them up. I am playing survival mode in the Euclid Galaxy. Otherwise, I'm just going to enter random portal addresses. We're going to see what we find. Sometimes No Man's Sky's planet generation really does surprise me. I've been playing since day one. I don't know if everybody's got a Stargate base, but if you don't, You really ought to set one up. Because it's been one of my favorite ways to explore the galaxy and to really get a feel for planet generation. And I'll tell you why. You see, when I'm flying around in my starship, I have a tendency to only visit the planets that I like. And that misses me out on a bunch of cool planet generation that can happen on planets I don't favor. Like, I tend not to go to frost planets, for example, because, you know, in real life I don't like the cold that much. So I'm not attracted to that environment. But sometimes I find a really cool frost planet through portal hopping. And, you know, now, you know, they've gotten a lot better now. I feel more like I'm on Hoth. Used to be they were all the same frost planet. I'm enjoying some of the differences. Yeah. I mean, this game just keeps on giving, really. It's like, you think you've seen it all, and then a couple more jumps, or a couple more hops to the portal, and you just see something that's you've never seen before, or a combination of elements that just works. Is you know, something that you can just stumble across, and portal hopping is a good way to do it. So I built this Stargate base around a portal back when you could still clip stuff into portals. You can't clip stuff into portals when you build bases anymore, which kind of sucks. But I've still got the one that I built before that. So thanks, Sean, for that. Alright. See what we're looking at. Oh yeah, I was on a really cool poison planet recently. I rarely ever go to those. Hold on, let me switch guns. May as well pick up this magnetized ferrite while I'm here. It saves me the time of refining it myself. You can click to key ports it the hole. I don't know. I don't understand that. You might want to try that again. Oh, sweet. Somebody's given me a freaking portal address to try. Okay, cool. This planet is pretty basic, so let's check out that portal address. Well, for magnetized ferrite, it's usually on a planet that has a harsher environment. But you can make it in refiners out of regular ferrite. Oh. Hold on, let me see if I can access this chat through YouTube on my laptop here, because The portal address has been scrolled off of my screen here. If not, somebody might have to enter that portal address again. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna pull up YouTube on my computer here and get that portal address. At least I will if my computer wakes up. Come on, computer. What? Okay. Bird, pie. Okay, so bird, pie. Pie. What is pie? Pie. Okay. This could be pie? Is that a pie? This one? I'm not sure what you mean by pie. See, this is why Hello Game should have just gone with numbers. Okay, this is pie. Okay, cool. Alright, so bird, pie, whale, jelly. Jelly. Alright, for jelly, I've got no clue what you mean by jelly. Jellyfish. Is this the jellyfish? Right here. Okay. Cool. I always saw that as like a sunset, but I could see jellyfish. Okay. Bird, pie, whale, jelly, black hole. I'm gonna assume this thing is the black hole. Okay, black hole. Jelly. Bird. Jelly. Crescent moon. Okay, it's a valid address. Alright. It's probably a trap. It's an ambush. He's gonna kill me. Okay, while I'm teleporting, I'm gonna go let my dog out to go potty. Be right back. Alright, she's gonna want back in like a minute. But, you know, dog ownership. We'll find out in a second, I guess. Geffinaks. Discovered by Stevie Mitch. It's very bleak looking. That appeals to me. Oh. Cool critters. Nice. Oh, look at him. Oh. Oh, you're awesome. What are you? Tramukai. Void egg farm? Yeah, there's nothing here. I do like these guys though. Oh man, they're pretty awesome. Sure. Extreme. Nothing I can handle. Whoa, look at that. Ah. Fuck yeah. I think I've got a relic in my inventory. I can trade it up here. Oh, hey. Living Ship Training Center. That's a base. Alright, well, location, location, location. Next to one of these big archive things. It's not much here. Just a permanent landing pad. I gotta say, that landing pad there, that's wasteful spending. You attach this base to a freaking free landing pad. Alright, is there anything else to it? Looks like it. Alright. Oh yeah. Don't want to die. That would be inconvenient. Fair enough. Is there a good S-class ship here? Nice. Okay, so I think I have a relic in my inventory. I might be able to swap here. Although I don't see any relic swapping terminals. Ah, you know, I actually don't have a living ship or a void egg or anything like that. That's takes Quicksilver to get that, so it takes me forever to get Quicksilver because I don't do multiplayer very often. Ah, here we go. There it is. It's true. It takes forever to do those missions solo, though. I'll get round to it eventually. Cool, I got a historical document. Right, now my dog wants back inside. So give me just a second of AFK. Yeah, I could do them solo. It's just the missions aren't very fun that you have to do to get the Quicksilver. And I guess they could be more fun if you were with some friends and you were like chatting and stuff. But I'll be honest, I don't find multiplayer all that fun. I like to play by myself. That's why I play video games and not something that isn't video games. See. When I want social interaction, it's all about Dungeons and Dragons. And that's much later this afternoon. See if I can trade that artifact up again. I don't know, I've never really messed with this thing. Nope. Ooh, nice weather. You know, there's never been a threat in No Man's Sky that's made me worry about my ship being too weak. I mean, extreme weather event indicated. You can even... You can get through the entire game in the starter ship, if you wanted to. So, you know, more it's about having the coolest looking ship than anything else. And I gotta say, some of the living ships look pretty cool. I mean, if you set aside the fact that they look like, you know, like testes. You know, like medical models of testes. A little bit. But, yeah, I'd like to get one eventually. Man, I'm loving the weather on this planet. Is that a tornado? Holy shit, that's a tornado. Let's freaking catch a freaking tornado. Come on. Oh, come on. Take me. Take me to heaven, tornado. Oh, fuck. Missed it. There it is. Oh, I'm missing it. I want to be sucked up in the tornado. Please, take me. Come on. Oh, I love this weather. Get out of my way, ship. I'm trying to get taken by a tornado. I'm almost there. No! Take me. Wow, yeah. That's awesome. Haha. I'm just gonna let this thing take me where it wants to take me. Awesome. That was worth the trip right there. Oh man, there's another one over there. Oh man, that's badass. Felt like such a badass doing that. Alright. I'm gonna borrow your portal so that it gets put on my portal list. So that I can come back and ride tornadoes again sometime in the future. Let's see. So I'll go back to my Stargate. I don't know, I think that's pretty cool, man. Although, that can be a bitch if you're base building and something keeps coming and messing you up. But also cool. I mean, like, it's not like it destroys it. They're not like creepers in Minecraft, you know? Although, how badass would that be if a freaking giant storm could just come by and wipe out your base and you had to rebuild or something. I like that kind of thing. I like to be tortured. Come on, Sean Murray. Show me pain. Torture me. I want boss level monsters, Sean Murray. Give me a monster that makes me afraid. Come here, cat. Come here. Stop being an asshole. Come here. All right. Dude, my animals, man. They want their own live stream. Alright, so let's go to a different one. Where should I go? Random again. Ooh, we got one. I don't know if you've checked out my base building stuff, but most of the time when I'm live streaming, I'm doing base building stuff. So I've got some pretty elaborate bases that I've constructed over the years. So keep an eye on me if you're into that kind of thing. Over the last couple of days I've been working on airlock style doors, you know, so I want one set of doors that won't open if another set of doors is open, you know, because I'm on this particularly hostile planet building an indium mine, so I thought it'd be cool to like make it seem like a hostile planet by having like common sense sci-fi precautions like airlocks at the doors. It's a work in progress. I'm still finding situations where I can get locked out, which is no fun in a planet as harsh as that is. The damn place is practically intraversable. Jeez. Ew. Freaking dog. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Okay, pleasant. Hostile sentinels. Oh, look. Look at these. These are new. I've seen one of these. And it's freaking adorable. Okay, what else we got in the area? Take a little drone camera eye view. place is definitely pleasant. And what is that thing on the horizon over there? Okay, big lurching things. Oh, grassy bubble planets? Yeah, those are good. I like a good grassy bubble planet myself. I like the capped planets. Those are pretty nice. Chill. Rolling hills every direction. Mostly I've built on tropical, and I'm doing more harsh planet environments that I'm building on. Just because building on a lush planets all the time is boring. See what we got. What? I saw that. That was on my radar. And it vanished. Unknown building. Disappointed. Like what kind of stuff? Oh, yeah. Did I not do that? I thought I did that. It doesn't matter. I don't need anything. Do it. Heh. May as well pick up some pugnium while I'm here. This planet is so flat. It's very flat. Rarely do you see a planet this flat. Come get me, buddy. I want your precious blood. Yeah, I don't know if you all can hear it, but my house animals are just going nuts on each other right now. It's annoying the crap out of me. A thud. Alright. Suspicious hazard protection module. Nice. Those can be either really bad or fantastically good. Check out this underwater lake. Or underground lake. Let's get some light. Oh yeah, that helped. Let's way back out. I guess this way. Ooh, sky's pretty at night. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Alright, well, I think I've had enough of this one. Pretty nice. Yeah. That reminds me, I gotta build an underwater base. It's one of the few types of bases that I have not built yet. But harvesting stuff underwater can be a pain in the ass with the jellyfish. The one-eyed monster, he's easy to take care of. I mean, easy to avoid, really. I don't have any planets that I found yet that I like that have really deep oceans. So that I can build a nice underwater base. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I've met that fish. Yeah. Wonder what we're gonna find at the other end of this portal. Bubble planet. Yep, no problem. You go do you, man. It was nice hanging out. Oh, it's a moon. Rainbow. Hey, yo. Take it down a notch, right here. Take it from right here. Lucy. Look at me. Hey! Lucy. Wyatt. You, hey! You there, dog. Shut up. Jeez. Oh, this is my base. Well, one of them. This is my, my Stargate base. Thank you. Appreciate it. I've had this base for a while, and you can't build them like this anymore. Like, see how it's clipped into the portal here? Yeah, you can't clip stuff into portals anymore since updates. But I've always liked it. It's all wired for power. It's got a little refining center back here, 4 refiners in it. Or 5 actually, counting a large one. These are oxygen harvesters. They convert carbon into oxygen. You can't build these anymore. Yep. And it's a good idea because if you want to explore the galaxy using portals, it's nice to have a handy portal to use. This planet was a whole different place when I started out, though. Now it's like a Dagobah. Apologize for the dog, but my neighbor's got gardeners, so I think she's not going to stop. Yeah, they're just on the outside, so it's pretty right up against the portal there. It used to be all yellow grass, lush, with no hostile sentinels. Now it's a swamp with hostile sentinels. That's alright. I embrace change. I'm on PlayStation 4. Alright, I've been portal hopping for a while. Oh, galaxy-wise? Euclid. I'm in the Euclid galaxy. I decided to stay in Euclid because it's, you know, pretty good chance that you'll run into somebody else's base construction or they might run into yours. And since I'm going to build all these big bases, it would be a terrible shame if no one could ever see them, so Euclid seemed like the place to settle. Here, I'll show you around a couple of the others. Out, let's go to Osk. Where is Deckard Station? My bases. There it is. Yeah, I've come across maybe one, and I have 900 hours on this save. I have come across some antique message modules, though, from earlier versions of the game. You'll find them in weird places. Most of the bases from back then are gone. But base building is kind of my thing. I've got lots of them. And I'm in survival mode, so I have to grind all the resources to build bases. So you build bases to help you grind resources to build bases, and then you just build huge bases. But because most people are playing on normal mode, they never see them. I wish I knew how to get my bases featured, you know, like you go to the Nexus and there's bases there that are featured bases. How do you get on that list? Alright, so this base is called Deckard Station. Alright, hold on just a second. I gotta close the door. Can't hear shit. Okay, much better. Alright, so this planet was different when I built it, and but what we've basically got is it's a trading outpost, a trade post, with a wrecked freighter clipping into it. Previous update, it was a different style of freighter, and it really was like overpowering. It loomed over this entire structure. It was like one of those big Star Destroyer things. Now it's a little smaller, but still pretty cool. So I built a base directly onto it, and it used to be a very bustling starport too. There were always ships coming in and out, so it was a good place to shop for ships. And it was a big red radioactive planet with all this stuff happening on it. Now it's an alien-infested planet with these void egg things, which is less cool. There aren't as many animals on it anymore, and none of the NPCs spawn in anymore. There used to be a bunch of Vy'keen hanging out over there, and you know, tons of ships coming in and out all the time. I got my cool S-class starship from here back in the day, but this is what's left of it, so I'll give you a little tour. So there's the star base. That's my tower for summoning ships and exocraft and stuff. And here we got the lounge. There's a stairway going down that way, leads down to the bottom level, but we're gonna take this little gangplank or gangway or bridge. This is the apartment. Hey, Lucy, God, shut up. Go lay down. Jeez. She does not like gardeners at all. Okay. So this is like the little apartment that I had set up. So this was my main base for a long time. So I would live more or less in this little room here. Gives me a good view. Oh, then also got my art gallery. Really like this one. Then this is a nice view looking out over the whole upper level. Yeah, here's my art gallery. Yep. Fun with decals. Well, it's more like you can create stuff with decals. These are all just decals that are overlapped in interesting ways. on these, you know, these sort of base parts that are just like blank panels. But they make really good canvases for painting, and you can scale them up or down, make them bigger or smaller. And there's a little office space for hanging out, doing adulting stuff. Alright, but so this is the apartment, but I wanted Deckard Station to be kind of like a cyberpunk city. So let's take you down into the more cyberpunk city parts of it. It used to be darker and redder. There's a big shadow looming over everything. But since the freighter changed, that's less so. But still pretty cool. So this is bottom level, Deckard Station. Oh yeah, check this out. I wanted it to have a Blade Runner inspired vibe. So it's got some shops down here too, like you can get some food here. And this place is set up, hooked up to a day-night timer, so if you come by at night, the food shop is closed. The shutters come down at night, and so you can't use the food processors. Then this was just kind of like a little storeroom, radiation shelter thing. Lucy, hey, shh, quiet. Freaking, it's a weed whacker. God. This is the Geck shop. It's you know, seen better days after a couple of updates. But you can, you know, spawn stuff in these crates and things like that. Oh, and then there's the garage. Let me take you to the garage. So I built an encased this trade center with paneling and stuff. So it has a little market room up here underneath this big unit sign. Cool. A couple of market terminals, and it actually looks out into the garage, so you can see all of my exocraft and stuff all laid out. Let's go take a look at those. Then this is underneath the trade center. So basically enclosed the outside of it and made a giant garage under here, where my exocraft hang out. Now you can't actually fit any of them out the door, but that's okay, because you know, you just got to summon them onto the world in order to use them. You can then just summon them wherever. And it's been through a lot of stages of development. Oh, look, this is going to close up soon, I think. I think it's getting about sunset time, looks like. So we'll just sit here for a second. I'm going to take the big old toke off my bowl here. There we go, wait. And as the sun sets, the shutter doors will close up. It's one of my favorite tricks. Made a YouTube video about it. What time is it? Oh. It might be time, long wait. Never mind. Screw that then. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. They're all for you. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna sit here for a second while I grind another bowl. I used the flags to be curtains. I wanted it to look like a little Chinese shop, like a Chinese food place. Ooh, and this building is basically abandoned now. It used to have stuff in it. This has gone through a lot of iterations. There's actually abandoned areas of this base that don't have anything in them now. They just look creepy. Now that it's got creepy music. Right? But one thing that will bring me back here a lot is I have this refining center set up down here. So you can't put this many refiners in one place anymore. It's not possible. They blocked you from doing it as a player. But because I built this base a long time ago, and over the course of hours and hours of gameplay, I have these sort of like grandfathered in features at some of my bases. Like at that other one, I can clip, you know, I had stuff clipped into the portal, and at this one, I can have a bajillion refiners all in one place. So if I ever have a big refining job where I want to get a bunch of material refined all at once, I can always come back to Deckard Station and use the refiners here. And you too can come back to Deckard Station if you so choose and are playing a survival mode game and happen to want to check out the portal address below. You can use these refiners. I used to crank out indium using chromatic metal and indium, and you know, make a pretty tidy profit in the early to mid game at this place. So you might be able to do the same. Okay, just about prepared. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I can run all these refiners at once instead of just, like, you're limited to 3 small refiners and 2 big refiners now. These rope lights were fun to make. Let's see what else is there around here. Okay, this is an oxygen harvester. You can't build these anymore. They're not in the game anymore. But they still work if you got them from, you know, older versions. They convert carbon into oxygen. Here's another refining center that I used. I used to use this one just for producing mass amounts of carbon. I don't need it for that anymore, so I pretty much never come to this base. but I still like to visit it on account of it looking pretty cool. And I spent a lot of time on it. It also makes my frame rates drop pretty bad sometimes. But it's worth a visit. If you're ever in Euclid Survival, check out that address. I might come back and finish this room. This was going to be like a trophy display room. I was going to have all the collectibles from all the different planets lined up. Might come back and build that. Don't know. I bet this might perform better on a PS5. This is a survival playthrough. Yeah, so if you start a survival playthrough, definitely stop by. Honestly, can't play normal mode. It's just too easy. Alright, so yep. That's Deckard Station. It's one of my favorites. Let me take you... Next jump. Next base jump. Yeah. Trying to think where to go now. These are my bases. Pretty, not all of them are super built up, but... So let's go to... This is more or less my main base. This planet was so nice when I found it that I traveled 1,000,000 light years just to settle on it. And thankfully it survived the last couple updates without being reset or molested too badly. All the land animals went extinct, but there's nothing there. It's just, now there's just birds. There's just lots of birds. And fish. This is like my tropical relaxation main base kind of hangout. All right. So, this is more or less my main base. It's got lots of cool features. Let me show you some of them. For starters, heck of a view. everything's peaceful. There's some weather, but not too bad. Gonna go first person. So, this is like the main house. I do, in fact, grow something on this base. Let me show you the farm. Small, modest farm. It's what I call a seed farm. It's where, like, if I decide to start a big farm, it's where I'm going to get the resources that I need. Okay, so it's behind this puzzle door. It says a perceptive traveler may pass this door. You can see a long trail of lights on the other side. This is a combination lock. So, in order to get the solution to the combination lock, one has to explore the base. And so, for example, you could explore this room. What I call the ritual room. For the cult of guns. Go back here. Check out the bedroom. Or lounge. Bedroom, I guess. Yeah, I've had that conversation a lot of times. I like it this way because it allows you to do pretty cool stuff with doors, like have combination locks. So you come back into the lounge and you know, you check out this painting on the wall here. What's that look like? So you go back. Adjust this. Combo lock. Voila. So you go down the long green hallway. Into the herb room, where we have all this all the nip buds for all your nip bud purposes. I'm growing in a little grow room. Not too many, not enough to get rich, but just enough for the person that discovers the back room to start their own nip garden, and thus cause nip to prosper throughout the galaxy. Then you can harvest it all here and sell it for money if you happen to get here, because I got a terminal. And then all these guys here are just for restoring my health real quick. Of course, you got to see all the messages in reverse, but whatever. So yep, I'll scramble that up. Keep my nip secure from raiders or vagabonds or non-perceptive travelers, that kind of thing. Then you head out this way. Yes, absolutely. And then head out this way. This is my garden, where I keep these star bulbs. And the reason that I grow star bulbs is because I was tired of having to go out and mine little bits of paraffinium whenever I wanted to buy it, or whenever I wanted to build like an exocraft platform, or exocraft exobay. Anyway, I was tired of having to mine paraffinium, which isn't super common, but I just didn't want to have to. I hate having to do work. So I started growing all these because if you throw star bulbs in a refiner with salt, then you get paraffinium. And so I never have to mine paraffinium again whenever I need it. I just pluck all the flowers in the garden and go process them up in the room up over there. Then I've got some other rooms here. I got my gazebo for checking out the view. See that tower over there? We'll get to that tower. There's more to this base than meets the eye. Alright, down here, that's my boathouse. I'll show you that here in a second. I do not, but I guess I could make one, because there's some basic refining recipes that make it so that you really don't have to grind that much, even if you're on survival mode. I've thought about it. The only tutorial that I have up there right now is I have some lighting trick tutorials. I have how to make a day-night switch, which this base uses actually. But we're not going to see it till sunset. All these shutters will close at night, and the lighting will change. Some lights will come on, other stuff will go off, that kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, I've also got primitive bit-byte music. I am not a musician, but I don't think it's terrible. But some of the best parts of this base are the hidden parts. Oh, yeah. Congratulations on finding that. Yeah, I've actually apparently taught quite a few people how to make doors work. So, I count that among my achievements. Little refining center here, right? So I've got 2 refiners set up. But I wanted to find a way to get around the limit of having only a couple of refiners next to each other. So I found a way at this base where I can actually refine like a madman, using a couple secret features. For starters, the statue and this cool lighting is attached to this switch. So this is a teleporter. And step in, touch it. It'll pop me back into this teleporting hub, where I've got a couple of teleporters. Take a second for them to load in, though, and then I'll show you these guys. Alright, so each teleporter is marked. The coral reef there thing on the right hand side, that'll take you down to my boathouse. The Gek on the other side, that'll take you to my underground refining center. So let's check out the underground refining center first. Okay. So, what do you see? Hey! I know, lawnmowers. I get it. Shut up, though. Come on, man. Alright. So, down below now, I am in a cave system deep beneath my base. Elsewhere on the island, actually. And this is where I have all of my storage bays, or my storage containers, right? And I keep my, this thing. And I've got a few refiners here, but it's connected to a chain of teleporters. So if I go through this teleporter, there's more refiners. And then if I go through this teleporter, there's still room. I haven't built them yet, but there's more. There can be more additional refiners here, so I can be refining simultaneously at a huge number of refining machines spread out over a distance that I can get to really quickly, so I can refine pretty fast down here. And then there's also, if I go here, I'll show you my power setup, because this will take me to a cave. Sort of at the other end of the island. Oh. Alright. That tower over there. I showed you that tower before. This is where all the power for the base comes in. The tower marks the very edge of my base building territory. I have to stand on that tower to be able to access my build menu. But the power hotspot was just outside the territory over there. So in order to build and power my base, I had to build a tower right here. I'm all the way to the top. Then from up here, I could reach the base the electrical hotspot, and then I could from up here reach with my build tool like this, thus connecting all of this stuff together. And then way off in the distance there, that's the base I was just in. That tower there, that marks a different edge of the property. And way over there, that is the opposite edge of the buildable property marked by those towers. So you have a huge space to build in No Man's Sky. Your bases can be enormous. A rainbow, nice. That's here. Let's walk back, or fly, or jetpack. I'll show you my landing pad. I'm pretty proud of. It's a walk-up landing pad that you can just walk straight up to, but it doesn't do any glitch building. It was just built in a very specific way, without glitch building, so that I could get little offsets like this. And you can just walk up to this landing pad from any direction. I love it. It's so accessible. Looks cool too. I put some blinky lights. Everybody loves a good blinky light. Let you know that this is a place where serious stuff happens. It looks like the sun's starting to set, so we're gonna see my lights come on. Check out the lights that I've got built. There we go. And notice over there on the building, all the shutter doors of the windows closed down, so the entire property shuts up at night, and these lights along the walkway turn on. And then when the sun comes up the following morning, the shutter doors come back, open up at sunrise to let in the light of the sun. So this is basically my main base right now. But I have others. Oh my gosh, do I have others. This is also my big oxygen harvesting plant. Okay, so let's go to a different base. Which one, though? I'll show you the base I use to make platinum, which is useful if you're doing things with your fleet of starships or your freighter. Platinum, gold, silver, they always come up. On a redacted planet? I'll have to look over the list. I don't have a base built on one, but I might have a couple of redacted planets saved. Sure. Let me show you this. This base is pretty small, so I'll show you this, and then we'll go look at the freighter. I don't spend as much time on the freighter because you can't do cool architectural stuff, but they're pretty functional, so I use mine for farming mostly. But this is my platinum production facility. I decided to go with an ancient ruin theme. Let's show it to you in photo mode here. And some of the terrain is regenerated a little bit, so that helps. It's kind of half buried now. Let's change the time of day. Come on, sunrise. There we go. Alright, so that's what it looks like from the outside. Purple on a nice, weird looking planet. Let's check out the functionality. There's also a there's a landing bay, but it's been buried in the sands of time. So my ship is actually buried under the ground right there. So this links two resource hotspots together. The resource hotspots are actually way far away, but I found the exact point between the two resource hotspots, that I could have both a silver resource hotspot and a gold resource hotspot coming to the same place. And those are the two ingredients to make platinum. So silver, gold, and platinum you use for a lot of starship upgrades. And so this base also has resource refining here and here, and it's basically designed to output a lot of platinum if I need it. And down over here on the other side, there's a save point. Right there. So I had fun with that one. The actual resource collection points are way far away. You can just see one sticking up over the terrain right over there. Lucy, hey, I know. Gardeners, yes. Lawnmowers, scary. Go away. Jeez. Alright, so this is the resource collection point. And it feeds back to the center there. So this is where I'm pulling in... what am I pulling in here? Silver. And then way off in the other direction, I'm pulling in gold. It's just off in the freaking desert, though. I don't even remember exactly where it is. And I've got some, piping and some junction points and stuff that are built underground. And I have also access to my storage facility because I buried deep in the ground storage containers, so I can access all my base storage from here too, and just have it be like a little pyramid. Pretty fun. Alright, but you were asking about my freighter. So I don't think I can summon it to this system because it's the wrong type of star. So let's go to a system that I can summon my freighter at. This is the same planet as before, but a different base. But I can definitely summon my freighter here. Yeah. What? What? Why am I back here? Did I just teleport to the same place? What? Did I just suddenly find myself in the mirror universe? Okay. Yeah, whatever. That was weird. I apparently teleported back to the same location. Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's go to a different place. Why not another load screen? When I built a lot of these bases, the freighters didn't have that limitation of only being able to go to certain stars. So it's inconvenient. A lot of my resource collection bases I can't have my freighter at now. But that's okay. That's what teleports are for, I guess. I'm getting a lot of weird sounds. Right now, that was the sound effect for the other kind of teleporter. Yes, but you can only teleport away from it. You can't teleport to it, as far as I can tell. But it's a good way to instantly get from your freighter to wherever the fuck else you need to be. Alright, well that one worked. Alright. Okay, gonna get a little distance between me and the planet, then I'll call it my freighter. Perfect. So there she is. See, I got some damaged ships to take care of. My ship collection, more or less. Got a squiddy over there somewhere. This is my freighter. This part you've seen. Handy trade terminal right there. I find that it's good to keep these guys on freighter because, for example, this guy will generate a new weapon for you, and it comes from the spawn pool of whatever system your freighter is in at the time. So sometimes you check in and he'll have a cool multi-tool design, and they're usually pretty broken, but you can upgrade them. See, I've already got one that looks pretty much like this. But, you know, if a cool body type comes up, it's worth it to clear all of these broken slots and stuff. And if I go to a different system, he'll have a different gun for me. On the other side here, this is my science officer. It's good to have him around because he's, you know, sometimes you can turn in your data to him. He'll give you a reward in the form of nanites, which I've got so many of I don't even give a shit. And back there, that's storage. Well, okay, well, right here, okay, this is my exocraft terminal. So whenever my freighter is summoned into a system, I can summon all of my exocraft with it. Portal for getting off of this onto any of my bases or other things. Then I've got rows lined up for commanding my fleet. As a matter of fact, we've got one right here. Needs to be debriefed. Arrived at an Ushkin system, learned of chance to invest in hologram petting zoo business. Investment unsuccessful, losses substantial. Collect the goods from planet in the April Delta. Goods were of poor quality, unable to resell. Awesome. Go toward of 4. System was peaceful, no hostile activity. Okay. Log entry. Engaged in overwhelming numbers of pirate vessels, forced to retreat under heavy fire. Critical subsystems damaged. Recall home for repairs. Arrived in Ushkin system. Scouts learned of prime investment opportunity on planet Ortwork R25. Purchased large share of interstellar shipping company. Gathered fusion accelerant ×3. Landed at local Nagoto system. Offered minerals at bargain price. Purchased minerals were a pirate booby trap. Exploded and hold severe internal damage. Returned home. Assumed formation. Dude, the journals are the funniest part. Alright, but here's the real meat of the ship, though. Like, these are all, like, you know. But what I really come back for is the farming level up here. So here's my Gek guy. Here's a small selection of carbon, should I need it. 3 refiners for turning that carbon into more carbon. Then I've got different sections. I got my blue section. I got my orange section. Orange section has frost crystals, solar vines. This is a stairway leading up to a second level that's under construction. And it has these cactus things. I don't remember what they are. I can go back, follow it around this way. This is where all of my storage access terminals are lined up in this long hallway central of the ship. I rarely ever have to actually access these, so. But then on the other side, the blue deck, the blue side, now that we're on the opposite side, then this is where I've got some star bulbs. That goes up to the second level. These mushroom things, fungal clusters. These radioactive things. These are great to have around because if you ever need like phosphorus or uranium, you can get uranium or phosphorus or whatever from these plants. If you throw them in a refiner with salt, then they will output the resource that comes on the type of planet that the plant comes from. So these gamma weeds come from radioactive planets. So if you process them with salt in a refiner, you'll get uranium. And so this is basically your source of infinite uranium, this small plot of flowers on your ship. And I use these just to make sure that I never run out of vital resources. My plan is on the upper level to make a money-making farm. Yeah, maybe I will. Up here, this is where I'm gonna build a money-making farm up here. It's gonna be just I don't know what crop yet, but just build a huge farm for cranking out tons of crops up here. Nothing's finished yet. I'll get around to it. Or I'll not finish it because I'll sell my freighter and get a better freighter and then start the entire build process over again with a new freighter. I don't know. It's just how I roll sometimes. Man, the dog likes leaf blowers even less than she likes lawnmowers. Yeah. They're pretty good, like low to mid game cash crop. But if you want to save up for like a giant ass freighter or all the coolest shit, then you're gonna need more than Gravitino balls to propel you to the top. I'm not even there yet. That's why I'm building all this crap. Like all this farming. I've got 900 hours in this game. 900 hours on this save alone. And I still don't have the ship that I want. I'm still building a huge amount of resources so that I can just get whatever I want on all the time. Let's see, what ship should I take? You know, pretty happy with this one. Oh, actually, what am I even thinking? We're gonna teleport. That's what we're gonna do. Fly. Shh. The teleporter on this thing is on the freighter is a new addition, so don't forget that it's there. Okay. Right now I'm gonna go to my one that's in progress. It's this guy right here. This is gonna be a big money-making operation for me. This is my activated indium mine. And it's on a really gnarly planet, which is fun for me, because I love gnarly planets. Alright. So this is a gnarly planet. I'm gonna go up here. It's basically intraversable. These mountains make this a really hard planet to get across. And the weather, it's pretty much always like this. Howdy. Welcome aboard. Alright, so the reason that I built this base, this is my airlock. Check this out. Green light. Super proud of that. Alright, so the reason I built it is so that I could get this activated indium hotspot, which I found here. This cave. So, even though these aren't animating right now, they are actually producing. Just for some reason they don't animate at night. It's weird. So this is a base in progress. It has some issues, you know, as you can see. But that's just the sort of planet it's on. You can get these little flare-ups if you're on the ground. It doesn't harm the equipment or the base at all, but it can, you know, it can harm you. Like if I stand right here, you know, it's very painful. It would make you not want to stand there. A few basic refiners, nothing permanent set up for refining yet. This is all work in progress. I can't clip through, I can't get rid of that land right there. It's bedrock on this planet. Alright. So, resources are collected there, and then they're gathered here. I'm basically just working on bumping up the ability to gather the indium right now. I need to build a bunch of these supply depots to boost up my capacity. And the fact that I never know when these gardeners are going to show up makes it really hard to stream without, like, gardening tools and barking dogs in the background. I wish they were more, you know, consistent. First world problems. Alright. Up here, this is like an observation deck. You can look down on the rest of the base. I've got 2 landing platforms so that I can move cargo onto different ships, and also have a little emergency hatch to get out onto this particularly nasty planet. But wait, there's more. I wanted to have an observation deck where I could just look out at the scenery without the glass in the way, because glass kind of tints, you know, the whole visual experience. So I set up this observation deck to really get a good look out at this beautiful planet. Over there, that's a volcano. Yep. Down there, it's going to be an oxygen supply depot. I just haven't built it yet. There's an oxygen hotspot over there. It's not in range of this base, so I'm going to have to actually go over there and carry the oxygen back. But that's okay, it'll be an adventure. I can manage that. It's very dark on this planet too. At night and in caves, very dark. But if you want to walk around, you got to do this. So that's my base up there. I'm not even at the bottom yet. Hell, I can't see shit. Where the fuck am I even pointed? Hold on a second. Oh, this doesn't help. Alright, man. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. There it is. Yeah, you too, friend. Come on, dog. Just be quiet for like 10 minutes, right? All right.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, gang. This has been an almost 3-hour stream, and I have really devolved into base building at this point. So I'm going to call it for now, and we'll do a base building stream at another point, at some point in the near future. Catch you later.